I am thrilled to introduce you to an exciting new storybook journey that I believe will capture your imagination. Allow me to present Langston Mankson's Coolamade Stand Adventure, a compelling short story that promises to transport you to a world of interest, excitement, and learning. The title of the book is Langston Mankson's Coolamade Stand Adventure by Chandler Hayes. In a world of colorful imagination and captivating stories, a new children's book has emerged to empower our young minds with crucial life lessons, life skills, and financial literacy. Langston Mankson's Coolamade Stand Adventure is a cheering short story written by a talented Black author who understands the importance of equipping our youth in the early stages of life with the tools they need to navigate the realm of money, savings, and smart choices. Meet Langston Mankson and his imaginary best friend, Zonky, a pink elephant, two curious souls who embark on an adventure around the vibrant landscape of Wichita, Kansas, where Langston Mankson sets out to accomplish multiple goals and is met with obstacles that he must overcome. Langston Mankson and Zonky discover valuable lessons of talking about finances in the home in order to gain knowledge. Langston Mankson, with a little bit of confidence, the guidance of supportive parents, the help of community members like Mr. Tiller, and his imaginary best friend Zonky, Langston Mankson learns about the value of money and how to save, the importance of making thoughtful spending decisions, the significance of thinking outside the box when met with challenges with money, and the joys of sharing with others. Through relatable experiences and engaging storytelling, young readers are introduced to the fundamental concepts of money, such as earning, saving, and spending responsibly. Langston Mankson set savings goals, teaching children the importance of planning for future needs and dreams. The book celebrates diversity and the different perspectives on money, shedding light on its role in different people's lives. The characters' interactions emphasize the joys of serving others, the gift of sharing, and making a positive impact in their community. The pages of Langston Mankson's Coolamade Stand Adventure come to life with vibrant illustrations. The colorful and imaginative visuals not only captivate young readers, but also enhance their understanding of complex financial concepts. Langston Mankson's Coolamade Stand Adventure is coming soon to bookstores and online realtors. It is a must-have addition to any child's library, fostering essential life skills while sparking the joy of reading. Empower the young minds in your life with the gift of financial literacy and imagination. Join Langston Mankson, Zonky, family, and friends on their extraordinary journey of running a drink stand to set them on the path of a brighter future. Your opinion means a great deal to me. I would be honored if you would consider exploring Langston Mankson's Coolamade Stand Adventure and sharing your thoughts. Your feedback could play an invaluable role in shaping the future of this project. If you have any questions, comments, or would like to discuss the book further, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Your support in spreading the word about Langston Mankson's Coolamade Stand Adventure would mean the world to me, and I deeply appreciate your consideration. I am a passionate advocate for financial literacy. Me, Chandler Hayes, and am excited to join the community of storytellers. With a background in finances, I am driven to inspire children to embark on their own adventures of learning and discovery through the power of literature. Langston Mankson's Coolamade Stand Adventure is a heartfelt endeavor to promote financial literacy in a fun and accessible way. As a Black author, I'm committed to providing children of all backgrounds with the tools for success, and I am proud to contribute to a more financially informed generation. Thank you for taking the time to explore this advertisement, and I look forward to the possibility of sharing this extraordinary literature adventure with you. Please feel free to contact me. You can reach me at the email c287gph@gmail.com. All right, thank you. Warmest regards. Have a great day. God bless. Yo, what's good? It's Chairman House of Barf. Yo, one thing is, the lights could be cut off. You ain't got no Wi-Fi. What did Cat Williams say? Man, my lights went out. I've been meaning to burn these candles. You know, like, yo, we're going to keep this show going, man. We can't get stopped, Octagon sign or not. All right, let's get it. All right, so what I can do is I can pull out a buck. You ain't heard that in a while. You know, big old buck. And you know what? I am about to light a candle. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, people can be great. People are great. And what I mean by that is, so, people know I'm broke. They're like, Chan, we know you're broke. Your wife left you. She's funding her new lifestyle. I'm not going to try to make allegations or anything, but it's kind of funny how she's able to just up and start a whole new lifestyle on her own, you know, with no support. I'm like, yeah, no support, right? Yeah, right. But, shit, where's my lighter? I'm looking for a lighter. Because I'm about to light a candle, man. Because, you know what I'm saying? One thing is, I got a big-ass nose. And my big-ass nose loves the smell of something nice. I'm that person that I can smell something a mile away. I can smell that bush about a mile away. Hey. You can stack my money about a mile away. Hey. You know, seriously, I'll smell like, yo, y'all smell smoke? And people would be like, nah, Chan. Nah, man, that's it. Nah, well, just give us 2 or 3 minutes because we know you got that big-ass schnauzer. You know? It's a family nose. Like, I can't help this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll be like, yo, I can smell it now. You know what's crazy? I think I can smell the smoke from Canada. All right, maybe I'm going too far now. But, I think I could smell it early. Before, I was like, yo, something smells real smoky. You know? People are like, nah, you know what I'm saying? And then it got super foggy. That's when everybody knew. You know what I'm saying? But still, even when it was super foggy, we didn't know what was going on. Like, the sky was red. We didn't even know what was going on. Shit, I ain't got no matches, no lighter. It's all good. I'll find a lighter. Just light a candle real quick. I got actually a pretty good candle, too, I like. Oh, shit. But people being great, man. So people know I'm broke. You know, they're like, yo, man, we know. So I had somebody drop me off a watermelon yesterday. You know what I'm saying? They told me it was going to help with my erectile dysfunction. I'm kidding. Nah, but they did say it. They were like, yo, and don't forget to eat the seeds and the white part. I'm like, okay. They're like, yeah, add some of that white part in your smoothies or whatever. Or add the seeds in your smoothies and just blend them up. You know, that'll help out with your erectile dysfunction. I'm like, okay, all right. You know, I'm messing around, but this candle I got. Let me see, what is this? Pink Grapefruit and Mango by, who is this? Don't tell me the lights are, oh gosh. By Illuminaminera. Okay, so I got my bev right here. I got some water. Help my kidneys out from all that partying. All right. So, pulling out the book until I figure out what's going on in these markets or whatnot. Something I've kind of been going over a little bit. Still reading up on my options. I know we're supposed to be going over other things. So I went kind of to the basics. I stay with the basics because the basics is what's helped me grow so that I can understand shit that's complicated. The thing that's scary is when you get to the complicated shit, one thing I'm learning that I have to do, you know, as a kid, we learn. Some people are listeners. Some people are hands-on. Some people are kinesthetic or something. They actually or that's hands-on. They got to do the movements. They got to go through the movements. Some people are visual. They can see it and they learn it. Some people hear it and they can learn it. Um, I'm very kinesthetics, very kinesthetic. I have to go through the motions. And again, once I go through the motions, then I'm gone. But if you can sit there all day, are you listening to me? Are you listening? Can you hear what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, I hear you. But once, let's say I go through the situation that you're talking about, I don't like it when you do this to me. It hurts my feelings. Blah, blah, blah. And then it happens to me. Then all of a sudden I'm like, oh shit, that shit hurts. They say, you go around, you stab somebody, you forget about it. They remember for the rest of their lives. And you just like, I just stabbed you. You're still alive. You're good. And one day you get stabbed. You're like, is that what it feels like? And then you get to a point. This is where I realize somebody who's like about it or somebody who's not. That person who's about it, they go back to the life. Somebody else, they're like, you know what? I ain't doing that shit no more. Fuck that. I'm not going around stabbing people. What was I thinking in the first place? That shit hurts. That's why warriors, they get sliced up. Where they at? They back on the field. Like, damn. Soldier, warrior, But when it gets to the complicated shit, it's not so much shy away from it. Now, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And this is why I need my laptop and everything up. I got bills. I got 2 bills that got emailed to me this morning. These bills keep flying in. No remorse. Yeah, we know you lost everything, Chan. We know you're a loser, but you still owe us money. It's like, oh, come on. Have some compassion. Have some compassion for a poor black man. That's when I use the term black. When I'm in those situations, I never really refer to myself as black. I just feel like that's just another term that people just put on me. And then when I turn 50, they're going to be like, hey, did you hear about the new term? Like, what? Oh, yeah, on the job applications, we're called Cocker Spaniels. I go, wow, oh, okay, all right. Or whatever they're going to call us next. I say, why don't they just try American? I guess, I don't know. I guess it's too difficult. They just can't get there. They're just kind of like, no. It's like, where were you born? In Wichita, Kansas? What's your favorite kind of pie? Apple? Like, how many times a week do you go to church? I don't know. 3? Not much anymore, but back in the day, like you just wonder, like, when can we get to a point where it's not so much white American, black American, it's just American. Now, if we want to break it up, where are they from? I'm from the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? Midwest American. Like, oh, we got a Midwestern in here. Go Buckeyes or whatever you want to say, or go blue, yeah. So, but hey, we're just not there yet. Watch. This is probably what it's going to be. I was looking at Dr. Irma, whatever. It's going to be American African. And it's going to be, what? Watch. That's going to probably be the new one. They're going to say, okay, we're going to acknowledge y'all as Americans. We'll finally do it. We'll acknowledge you. You're an American. You've been here since slavery, which I don't agree with. Come on. You telling me only the Europeans have boats and shit? You know what I'm saying? And let me guess, the Native Americans, they didn't know how to travel or whatever. And let me guess, people from other continents had no sense on how to travel. They said at one time there was this place called Pangea when all the countries worked together. Now just imagine all the countries together. And let's just say over generations, I explained this to my children saying, yes, all the countries used to be together, but then they split up. What do you think? I don't care what nationality your child is. What do you think the first thing is going to be in their heads? You tell a kid not to look at something. What's the first thing that goes into their head? Why not? So you tell a kid, yeah, all these countries used to be together, but now they're separated. First thing I'm going to think that's going to go through one of my kids' heads is going to be, well, can I swim across and go see those bitches? You know, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Can I swim across and see what's on the other side? Just basic shit. You know what I'm saying? So you're telling me that the only time the blacks ever left the continent of, I guess, Africa, I don't know if this is the facts, was when the Europeans came to Africa to slave trade with the Africans. You're telling me that before the Europeans came into the slave trade, that the blacks or the Africans or whatever didn't already have boats. They weren't already traveling. I mean, the Asians alone, I'm not even sure if this is true or not, but I think there was a point when the Asians probably had stores in the middle of the ocean. People are traveling. We're lost. We're lost. We're dying. I just ate my best friend. What's going on? What are you doing out here? And it's like, yo, my friend, I got spices. Cinnamon, oregano, what you need? They like, you're just out here chilling? It's like, yeah, man, we chilling. Yo, we chilling. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you? We got lupus. We got diseases. I just ate my friend. Yeah. It's like, dude, chill out. You're in this section of the ocean. We live not too far away. You know what I'm saying? You're good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even just talking about traveling. I'm talking about setting up shop in the middle of the ocean. So if you got travelers, they pass by, they be like, yo, what's up? Can I get some cinnamon? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just get a little skeptical of that story of the first time the Africans were able to travel anywhere was by boat. Now, trust me, over the holidays, over Thanksgiving, I get chewed out a lot. People are like, shut the fuck up, Chan. You don't know shit. Oh, let me tell you, another one. Don't even get started on the vaccines. Oh, let's just get this shit back to barf. I'm not trying to lose all my 12 to 20 listeners daily on conversations about the vaccination. Okay, to answer your question, okay, am I vaccinated? I have been. I haven't been since like the third booster shot. I don't know if people kept going. I kind of fell off. I kind of was like, okay, got it. It was enough to keep the job. And then all right, so real quick, marijuana laws, they're trying to figure out ways how they can get people's lives back. People who've been locked up or treated unjustly by the judicial system due to marijuana. Now it's legal, right? So, what are we going to do with all these people who lost their jobs due to not having the vaccination? And now these jobs are coming out saying that the vaccination is no longer mandatory. You know what I'm saying? So is there kind of a sense that if this person was at this job for, let's say, years, good standing, no issues, everything's going great, honky-dory, and they get terminated because of vaccination, I think there should be something to say like, yo, it's not mandatory anymore. We need to do an outreach. You know what I'm saying? Same thing I say with banks. If you got a customer or whatever, brokerage firms, whatever. This is why brokerage firms, online brokerages started adding I believe, an FDIC account to your broker-dealer account. You may not realize it, but you have if I'm correct, you have an FDIC account, because what was going on was people were trading in the market, and when they, reached their goal, they would take their money out of the broker-dealer and go put it in a bank until they were ready to trade again, until the market was where they wanted the market to be. So the online broker-dealer said, we got to stop this. You know what I'm saying? What can we do? Let's offer an FDIC account, essentially like a money market account. So if it does sit in cash for a while, at least they're getting that. I think the interest rate is smaller than banks. You know what I'm saying? Banks, on the other hand, they'll have somebody whose account is sitting there for 10, 18 years. 18 years, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, and not call them once just to say, hey, do you realize that you just got this money in this account chilling? Now, maybe some banks do, but from my experience, a lot of people I talked to, even credit unions, talked to a boy, he had like 50 grand. He was one of those like slow and steady. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, yo, you want to go out and get a drink? He's like, nope. Going home, and I'm going to sit down and watch TV, and I'm going to work on my car. And I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But, dude, you can't do that every day. And he's like, yes, I can. So he was younger than me, he probably 6, 7, 8 years younger than me. Had like 50K in his account. If it wasn't 50, let's just say like 40 or something like that, like 36. You know what I'm saying? Like 36K or something. And even if he did come out, he'd be like, you know what, Chan? I'm going to come out and I'm going to meet you for a beer today. He would get one beer and he rolls out, and he's just chilling. Just that's how he does it. So one day, I'm sitting there. I believe I was actually working with a customer at this time. And, he was getting involved in the business as well. So he was sitting there as well. And he's hearing the way I'm talking to this customer. And he's like, yo, Chan, I got some questions for you. So he pulls up his account. And I say, hey, you're in a savings account, right? And he's like, I've been doing this for years. I've been doing this for years now. So let's say at the time he was like 26 at the time. So if he got into the account, he had the account for like 8 years. If he got the account at 18, but he probably had the account before then. Because I think he had it for like 10 years or something. And I'm like, yo, how long has this money been sitting in here? And he's like, man, it's been, about a decade. And I'm like, dog, you're in a savings account, right? And of course he's like, nope, don't mess with it. I don't want your stocks and your bonds and your ETFs and your whatever. And I'm like, dude, listen, one thing you got to understand. Step up cost basis, which we're not going to get into right now. And another thing, this stock market stuff is based off of the U.S. economy. It's based off corporate America. Okay, so it's not just these stocks and bonds. So do you think the U.S. is just going to collapse today? Is it possible? Yes. But do you think the U.S. corporate America economy, whatever, is going to collapse today? Bank of America, Wells Fargo, I don't know, Ally Bank, JetBlue, American Airlines, Delta, Southwest, Alaska, Citgo, Exxon, whatever you want to name it. You think all of them are going to crash right now today? And it's like, nah. And it's like, exactly. Okay. Another thing is, yes, you see, I have a portfolio, but what if I told you Yale University or Stanford University or, I don't know, Cornell University has a portfolio, or I don't know, Joel Osteen in his church, or I forget the other lady's name. What's her name? Short hair. What's her name? I feel bad. She's a Caucasian woman, has a short haircut. Televangelist. What's her name? Joyce. Is it Joyce Myers? I'm sorry, I can't remember her name. Yes, Joyce Meyer. What if I told you she had a portfolio? These are multimillionaires. You know what I'm saying? Now you may say, okay, so you're telling me possibly former President Barack Obama has a portfolio. You're telling me that Stanford University possibly has a portfolio, and possibly let's not say like the televangelists themselves, but they could possibly put their portfolio under a 501c3, and then they have the portfolio. You know what I'm saying? So they have different exemptions. So the 501c3 may have a portfolio. And they're just the owner of, the portfolio or whatever. They can transact. They have the authority to transact and whatnot. They also are the owner, and then all of a sudden people start changing their minds. It's like, well, I know and not for a fact. You know what I'm saying? You know, what if I was to say, I could be wrong, I'm just making this stuff up. What if I was to tell you Verizon Wireless has a portfolio? Then you start saying to yourself, what am I doing? Because people follow whales. I'm not saying do that. They could have a terrible portfolio, because you got to also remember their portfolios are operated by a man or a woman who has authority to transact on this account, or men and women who have authority. It could be 3, 4 of them that have the authority to transact. So they're the ones still making transactions. They still could be fucking up. Then eventually they could, possibly be kicked off or whatever. But yeah, then you got to say to yourself, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, why in the world do these major corporations have portfolios? And you say, who do they have the portfolio with? Like, what is it? The way it works is they are different. You know what I'm saying? So they don't just, they're probably not just calling in to the regular customer service line. They're going to have, and I'm just dropping random names. Will Smith is not going to call Vanguard's customer service line and be like, or Howard Stern is not going to call, the regular line. Hey, yeah, my name is Howard Stern. No, they got a whole nother protocol. They call another number, and they're most likely going to give an identification number. And when their account pulls up, a lot of shit is possibly going to be blacked out. You know what I'm saying? Only certain individuals will be able to see what's blacked out. For example, you may not be able to see their name. You may have to say something like, okay, and how would you like me to refer to you today, sir or ma'am? They say, you can call me Mr. Smith. And then you use your ear and you say, wait a minute. Whoa, that voice, it's very distinctive. And he said, Mr. Smith. Or you say, and what would you like to me refer to you today, sir? Mr. Stern. And you say, that voice sounds so familiar. And last name Stern. And then, maybe if you build up some camaraderie or some, whatever it is, if you build, some rapport with this person, then you may have the balls or the guts or I don't know what you say for women. You have the pride or I don't know, the guts to say, hey, just curious. Am I speaking with Howard Stern or am I speaking with Will Smith? And then they may be like, yeah, and you'd be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? But they got a whole nother situation going on. Stanford University could be the same way. Their name might pop up, possibly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a whole nother situation. You can't see. All you can do is help them, serve them. What's going on? I need to take this much money out. I don't want this investment anymore. I think I want to switch. Could you explain to me the difference between this and that and blah, 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 blah. So yeah, you go down a whole different path. There's another thing that could happen. They could also just assign a personal advisor to that person. Somebody who's getting flew out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be like, yo, what's up, man? You see him in the office. Yo, what's good, man? They be like, yeah, man, got to head to Calabasas. Like, oh, shit. Who is it this time? You know who it is. It's they call him by their first name. It's Jeffrey. Like, who? Do you know this rapper named Kodak Black? Or what is it? Young Thug? Oh, Young Thug? Oh, you about to go see Jeffrey? You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. Yeah, we just got to go down to Fulton County. Oh, man, traffic going to be bad down there. I heard former 45 is down there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, damn it. Well, it's all good. Jeffrey's flying me out. It's like, cool, man. Yo, whatever they got to eat down there, whatever Jeffrey cooked, bring me some shit back. You know what I'm saying? Just put that shit in the freezer and I'll thaw it out when you get back. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let's get it. So that could be another way is that they get their own personal advisor that visits them face to face and handles all that shit. But just in case they do call in, they have another way that they go through, a whole nother system that they go through that you would not run into this person or this organization damn near any time. Now, if that's information, I'm not even sure if that's wrong to put out there or not. But yeah, I don't think I put too much in because, again, I didn't get to that level. Trust me, in organizations, as we all know, they escalate this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what gets kind of creepy. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I don't know. I don't want to get into all that. But let me go ahead and take a quick break. We've been talking for about 25 minutes. We're going to go ahead and we'll look into some of this information that I've just been reviewing out of my book. Just, again, basic options. Keep it basic. And then when I get my Wi-Fi up, I do the complicated strategies in front of my face. So if they're like, you should do a short call and a long put strategy, and this is called this is called a ratio strategy, or this is called a vertical strategy or horizontal. Yes, when I read it, it may not be that complicated, but then I got to do it. And then I say, oh, this is all it is? Oh, this ain't nothing. And I'll talk to people, and they say, Chan, stop giving out the gosh darn secrets. Stop it. Stop it. And stop breaking shit down in layman's terms. And I still fuck up on breaking shit down in layman's terms. Still fuck up. Because I'll start off in layman's terms, and then next thing you know, I'm going into ratios and spreads and blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, oh, I got to catch myself. Okay. Oh, yeah. And then preferred versus common, general creditors. And I'm like, oh, slow down, Chan. Slow down. And I'm like, okay, crap. Okay, now you're going too far. And you can tell you're losing the person. They're starting to go into the head is like swirling. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, my bad. They're like, no, when you started off, I was with you. And then you went off. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, my bad, dog, my bad. Let's take it back. Let's take, matter of fact, let's take a 15. Let's take a break. Go smoke a cigarette, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't really smoke tobacco, whatever. But, let's, take a sip. Let's get a glass of water. And then let's, reconvene or whatever the word is in a little bit. So let me go ahead. We're going to take a quick pause. And then we'll come back and I'll go over some of the stuff I've been reading over in my book about option strategies. Just to keep the content going until I get all my shit together. So yeah, I want to sit here and again thank anybody and everybody who decided to take time out to come kick it with your mans. I appreciate it. My name is Chan Man, and this is House of Barf. But introducing the listener support program, fueling the future and quality of House of Barf. Dear loyal listeners, at the House of Barf, we strive to bring you the most engaging, informative, and entertaining content every day into the world of business, accounting, regulation, and finance. We strive to provide you with expert knowledge, practical tips, and thought-provoking discussions to help you excel in your financial endeavors. We are dedicated to fostering meaningful conversations, sharing valuable insights, and creating a community of like-minded individuals who are passionate about business, accounting, regulation, and finance. Producing high-quality content requires dedication, resources, and effort from a talented team of one, me, but in the future, hopefully I'll have a team. That's why we are excited to introduce our listener support program. This initiative allows you, our cherished audience members, to play a pivotal role in shaping the future and the content and assuring House of Barf's sustainability. In the future, becoming a supporter, you will be able to enjoy a range of exclusive benefits. Benefits that I'm hoping to be able to bring eventually: early access to episodes, access to episodes that are not, public, that are not accessible to everyone, possibly even create better content. And then all those mistakes I make, maybe I'll put them in a separate episode. You'll be able to get some behind the scenes stuff, and other exclusive things such as merchandise. Possibly I have, a children's book coming out. Maybe able to offer that. Your support goes directly towards enhancing the quality of our content, expanding our reach, our research, and investing in new resources and technology to bring you even better experiences. Your contribution will help us continue to deliver thought-provoking discussions, captivating stories, and insightful I didn't mean to say that. Maybe in the future, may possibly interview someone that will keep you engaged and inspired. Join us in shaping the future of House of Barf by becoming a supporter today. Your generosity empowers us to keep our conversations alive and ensures that we can contribute to provide valuable content to audiences around the United States and hopefully in the future of the world. To support us, simply visit podcasters.spotify.com. Then you can get to House of Barf. Also, it is on Spotify. And support this podcast and become a supporter and choose a membership tier that aligns with your preferences. Every contribution, no matter how small or how big, makes a meaningful impact and is deeply appreciated. Thank you for being an essential part of our journey. With your support, we can reach new heights and create content that truly resonates with you, our incredible listeners. God bless. Happy listening. I'm Chanman. This is House of Barf. Again, if you would like, you can visit podcasters.spotify.com/pod/show/Chan-man7. And you can go to support this podcast and become a supporter today. Thank you. You can also reach me at c287gph@gmail.com. Thank you again. You have a wonderful day. God bless.